Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Yay!
Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream.
Is that a Christmas song though?
I don't know. It's rhymes. See, guys, I'm just remembering my childhood, and I don't know. As the year comes to an end, there's always this nostalgia for me. I always look back and I remember. Sometimes I do my throwback. I throw it all the way back. So that's what's actually happening, this day. Welcome to Views Unbothered, brought to you by Upfront and Personal.
That's right.
My name is Madichi.
My name is Gabriella.
Oh, yeah, give my name back. Give my name back.
My name is Gabriella.
Stop now.
Guys, her name is Gabriella.
That's
if you want to make Gabriella, you just call her Gabriella.
Yeah, please don't call me Gabriella. If I see you, you call me Gabriella. I will not like it too. Gabriella is such a beautiful name, but let's normalize calling people their actual names.
Oh, just better to call her Gabby.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Guys, we have so much to get into to talk about today, but we'll do that right after this break. Don't touch the dial.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Views Unbothered.
Gabby, what age do you want to get married?
Madichi, don't.
When I ask Gabby questions,
calm down.
I don't understand.
Wait. There's a reason why I'm what's the word now? Madichi is always asking me this kind of question.
It's a simple question now. I don't understand. If someone comes, I'm already married by the way, so I can't.
I'm already married by the way. Okay.
Gabby, what age?
So for me, calm down.
You don't have to say the age. You can just say
so for me,
2 years.
Okay. I'm 20 something.
20 something. 20 something could be 20, 21.
20 something, take it like that or leave it. Okay, obviously not 21, not 22, not 23. For me, I feel like 25 going upwards. Usually, obviously, a lot of ladies don't want to get to 30 before they actually get married. So for me, I'll say 25 to 22. Even
though you're not answering the question, but no problem.
No, I'm giving you a range. I'm actually answering you. No, I'm actually, this time around, I'm being very straightforward. You know, I'm usually not straightforward. But I've changed. I've repented. I'm straightforward now. Between the ages of 25 to 30. And the reason why I'm giving a range is because as much as you have your own time and say, this is the time I want to get married, you don't always know. You're not the only factor that determines it.
Of course, definitely.
But I'm speaking it into existence.
Definitely.
Next
We're
year,
here for it,
2023, by the grace of, say amen.
So because we know that a lot of ladies always have that, time like I want to get married by 25, before I'm 25 and all of that. But for guys,
they're 25.
By 25, a lot of people always say, a lot of ladies always say, I want to get married 25.
Okay.
I don't want to get up to, late 20s to get married.
Really?
But for guys, it's quite different because there are a lot of factors. I mean, you need to be financially stable. You need to own a car. You need to own, have a good job, basically.
You need to own a car?
Not necessarily. Okay. Some guys always say that's the reason. They always justify the reason that's why they've not gotten married.
Okay.
So, but there's never really a time limit for guys. Usually because, no matter how old you are as a guy, you can still give a woman. You can still, pregnant.
What you say? Give a woman and spreading out.
Only ladies have that, timeline when it
biological
comes to
clock.
Yeah. But reality star Leo Da Silva comes out to say, you know what? You need to get married before you're 30 or else you'll be bald. I don't quite understand what he meant by that.
I understand what
does he mean by that? You'll be bald.
Your hair will just loss.
But he's not married. And Leo is old. He's more than 30 if I'm correct.
I don't think it's okay.
So he's 30?
He's in his 30s. He's in his 30s.
So he's not married yet. But him coming out to say is like, guy,
he's talking from experience, guy. He's basically saying that he's starting to lose hair. That's what he's.
Oh, really?
That's probably what he's noticing. That I don't. The
pressure is getting worse, guys.
I love it. I love that this pressure is not just on ladies, because society literally puts too much pressure on the women. You can spread it, put it on the women, then put it on the men as well. So I like the fact that Leo as a guy is one coming out and saying, see guys, don't think that you have all the time in the world, or that biological clock is only working against women. I just want to let you know that this is one reason why you should start getting, married quickly, because you'll be losing hair and your options will be coming down. You guys talked about a story the last episode where a woman said, I don't really like, I'm not really attracted to my husband again because he doesn't have great fashion sense. Yeah. And we always see that the tables are usually turned. It's always a case of, a man saying, a woman gave birth, she now has stretch marks, I don't like her body anymore. But we're seeing that a woman is coming out and saying, my husband's fashion sense, I don't too understand as he's going. So I'm just saying that when it comes to dating, it's a thing where, men's choices or options start to diminish, with age or with whatever. So, it is what it is.
What I would say is, 30 is too, I don't know, I feel like at 30, a lot of guys are not really
there yet.
Yet. But even though I feel like marriage is a mindset, you can get married at 20,
anytime, honestly.
Guy, just
need the maturity.
Yeah, just need the right person. And if you have a stable job, that's actually enough. So now you're not even sharing bills alone, you're now with this person. You come back home to work, there's food on your table. What else do you guys need? What else? What else?
But this is a married woman. She's talking from experience now. What else do you actually need? To be honest, we go marry you. We will marry this marriage.
Definitely, we're here for it.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Feels unbuttered. Now, still talking about marriages, we're moving on to something that's entirely different, but still on marriages. Yeah. And this one has to do with, how people decide to pull up on their wedding days. We have the regular church wedding, which most people refer to as a white wedding. Yeah. Now we see that the bride is always dressed in white, beautiful attire, a gown. And that's what a lot of young ladies grow up dreaming about when they're girls. Oh, I want my gown look like this. In secondary school, but you're planning how the gown will be. But these days we're seeing people doing it differently. People are saying, why do you have to stick to a white gown? Recently there was a bride who pulled up to her wedding ceremony dressed in a black gown, which I know a lot of mothers, African mothers, don't want to hear that kind of thing. And she wore black because I'm like, what's the meaning of that? And then we also had another one where the groomsmen, for a particular man somewhere in the East that got married recently, the men pulled up in yellow skirts. I'm like,
yellow skirts?
Yellow skirt. They wore skirts.
For traditional wedding.
This should be the white wedding because they're groomsmen. Wow. So they wore yellow skirts. And I'm like, this is not Scotland. This is Nigeria. What's really going on? Really, because I'm not understanding anymore.
As much as I believe that you can do whatever you like with your wedding, but at the same time there are limits to it. There's something that are just off. Why would you wear a skirt to a wedding? What are you trying to prove? I can be different. This is my wedding. Was it the same wedding the lady wore a black gown?
No, it wasn't the same wedding. That would be too much for them now. So, can they handle all of that?
Regarding the lady, I don't know. I feel like black is so extreme. Maybe if your bridesmaids were on black, that could work. But you don't have to wear white. You don't necessarily have to wear white. I didn't wear white. You could wear. They are different. You could wear off white. You could wear champagne. There are other.
Okay, so now let me bring this perspective. There's this thing that's always said when it comes to brides. There's the color sort of determines purity. I don't know if you've heard that.
I've heard that. It's a lie.
White is that when you're wearing white, pure you have bride. Not virgin. That's the meaning. That's what it symbolizes. And that they used to say then the cream color or the off-white was for a woman. They said that the flower. But it's basically for a woman who was probably married before or is doing blessing of marriage, meaning that she's still in the same marriage, but she's just blessing her marriage now. So that these colors actually have significance. So what does black really mean?
What does black mean? I feel like she just wanted to wear black. I don't think it has any meaning. She just wanted to be different. Why would you decide to wear black?
So you're okay with this difference?
Maybe it's her best color and says, I want
to ask you, are you actually okay with it? You don't actually need to be.
My view
to be honest,
you can do whatever you like at your wedding, but black, it's a no.
Black, it's a no.
Black is extreme, man. It doesn't even look attractive. This one didn't look attractive. I mean,
yeah, the man also pulled up with Agbada. That's like we are doing our own thing. I'm just gonna say to you guys, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you smile. Everybody's talking anyways. We're only here for a while. That's right, we're here for a while, but we'll be back when we get back from the break. Don't go anywhere.
Everyone deserves luxury. But luxury means different things to everyone. Luxury can mean appreciating the scenery of nature and stepping out to bask in the warmth of sunlight. Sometimes, luxury is savoring the satisfying and huggy taste of Amstel Malta Ultra. Other times, luxury is having enough selfie moments with your bestie. But in the end, real luxury is choosing your way to live. Amstel Malta Ultra. Choose your way to live.
Fuse Unbuttered.
Welcome back, guys. This is still Fuse Unbuttered, brought to you by our friend and personnel, your favorite doe, Gabby Medici. So, guys, if you're just joining us, you've missed quite a bit, but we have a very interesting conversation to have right now. Gabby, I put it to you.
They always put it to me. It's not even today. Go on.
If you go to the studio,
honestly, anytime Medici just calls my name, I used to be shaking. God, what does she want to say now?
Okay, hold on to the question now. Calm down.
Oh, yeah, go on.
Relax.
I'm relaxing.
What if you walk on the road one day and you see somebody that actually looks like you? Like, have you had people say, "Oh, you look like somebody I know"? You look like somebody I know.
Yeah, I've had that experience many times.
Mine is actually worse. One lady in my church, I think I'm going to show you a picture after. Like, I've had people come to me to say, "Oh, I told you this." Like, I'm sorry, I'm not Goodness. Her name is Goodness.
Wow.
Like, the resemblance is
too much, right?
It's just too much. I'm doing this because a certain photographer spoke about how his father actually concealed two siblings. He found out that he had two siblings. 25 years later, he discovered that his mother had two children outside. I don't know what to say.
This was his mother. This was his father that had two children outside.
And he sees someone. How did he even?
Okay, so now here's what happened. In 2018, a woman walks up to him and tells him, "You look like my son so much."
Yeah.
And he goes and tweets about it, and he's like, "I wouldn't even be surprised with how wild my father can be.
Yeah.
That guy might actually be my brother." Then fast forward to 2022, the whole thing scatters, and the truth comes out, and he finds out that that's actually his brother.
Years later,
and he finds out that he's not only that guy. He has two siblings. 25 years later, he's just
you have to be careful because you might marry your brother. You don't know.
It can't happen to me, actually. It cannot happen to me.
How did they come?
See, there's something called people do checks when it comes to marriage. People do in-depth research.
So what would they write to say? I am Gabby's brother. I don't understand.
See, but that's the thing. When you're getting married, you're meeting the families of these people that you're getting married to, and you must know that you don't know them from anywhere before. It's very important because you don't want to commit what you don't want to commit. So I just think that's very important. But this guy, though,
that's a lot.
We see these things happening.
This is not 2 years,
Medici, and that's why the other time I was attacking this whole side chickism thing, because men are starting to feel, oh, we're polygamous by nature, it's okay for us to do whatever we like. It's not okay, and this is the problem, So you now have a man who's married, but he's doing some activities outside of the house.
Why keep it?
That's the thing. What do you mean? Why hide it? Right?
Yeah.
There's no need.
I mean, it's not just the father involved here, the mother as well, right?
Well,
do you think, was it from another lady?
This is obviously from another woman.
From another woman.
Yes, and it was that woman that came to him one time in 2018 and says, "You actually look like my son."
Oh,
so she didn't even know that her man
was actually married.
Was a father of this man somewhere else.
Oh God,
so
man,
they will stain your white.
It's so funny how we talk about marriage 1 minute, the next thing
my God,
men will stay
I don't know, but it's not all men. I had to put it out there.
Yeah, sure.
We still have really amazing men out there.
Yeah, true,
so keeping good. Don't be wicked. It's never worth it. I promise you. At this point, we're putting an end to this particular episode. Right. This is where we draw the curtains. All you need to do, to keep on engaging with us is you go to YouTube and find us at The Fuse. Comment, tell us what do you think about some of the things that we've talked about right here today, and then get on to our Instagram page and you find us at Fuse Local. Do well to follow and engage with all of our content. You find me on Instagram at Gabby.Gabby. Do well to follow, guys.
And you find me on all social media platforms at _Medici, guys. Until next time,
stay fused.
Upfront and personal, world-class business, world-class consultants.